welcome to the Metals Investment Forum backstage interview. It's my pleasure to invite Warwick Smith, CEO of American Pacific here. Warwick, welcome.
Thank you, Chen. Appreciate you having me as always.
Thank you. I mean, you have been with Metals Investment Forum for the past 2 years. You are the star of this year, even in very tough market. Your stock continue to go up, and then people start to see the valuation, the huge valuation in your all your project, and then there's a lot more to go. So maybe briefly, you can introduce American Pacific. How did you acquire all these projects, in case for those people who not familiar with the history of the company?
Yeah, happy to do so, Chen, and thanks very much for that kind intro. Yeah, it's been a great year for American Pacific. That's true. We focus on high-grade assets in the Western U.S. Probably most well known initially for the Montana asset, which is the Madison mine under partnership with Rio Tinto. That's an asset that we purchased from an asset and a partnership that we purchased from a company that was originally in mining. Made the decision that they were going to switch and get into psychedelics, focused on medical mushrooms. So we were able to purchase that asset and that partnership for, at the time, a $2.4 million valuation. One of the nice things with that, we've been nominated this year for S&P Global's Deal of the Year, which comes up in October. We're up against U.S. Steel, Grange's, a bunch of multi-billion-dollar companies alongside of us. So, that was a really nice head nod that we got some good business done there. So that was exciting. I
remember. All the other deal were billion-dollar deal. All these are well-known blue chip company, and then with a little company for American Pacific, right? Only four other deals. So
yeah, it's very exciting. So that's coming up in October. We're hopeful that we win that one. That would be a nice feather in the cap. Regardless, nice to be nominated for sure. The other two main assets at the moment are Gooseberry, which is an asset that we're going to drill starting the end of this month. High-grade silver gold asset just outside of Reno, Nevada. We staked that asset, so we were able to get that at a very inexpensive cost. And then Tuscarora, which is sort of the story of the day for the moment. We had actually started the company on Tuscarora back in 2018, March of 2018, purchased that from Novo Resources. And then last week, we were able to pick up the other half of the project. So we had owned all the claims down to the south and then up to the northwest. There had been a bit of a checkerboard previously, but a group called Ubica had come in and really put that piece of the puzzle together and consolidated all those claims. We were able to negotiate with them and purchase that. And for the first time ever now, the entire district is held by one company. Incredible high grades there at surface, which is different than the side, on our side of the fence post that we had owned. It's under gravel cover, 0 to 200 feet of gravel, whereas up above, these veins express at surface. Great drill results from where we are, incredible samples up above, and that sampling is really going to help us with the targeting to bring it all the way down towards the portion of the project that we owned previously. Very, very excited about that. We will drill that project by the end of this year.
Well, excellent. I remember I talked to Quentin Henning, who used to own this project in Novo. He said this is one of the last piece. He's really looking forward for major discovery. And congratulations for you to consolidate the whole area. And now you have I've been to the project. It's a high-grade gold and silver, and hopefully you can expand that to make a world-class discovery.
Yeah, it's now a 3,000-acre project that we own. So, essentially 5 square miles or thereabouts. The grades up above are spectacular. There was a, over 20,000 gram gold sample and 38,000 grams of silver sample, which is like a $1.2 million rock. Incredibly exciting. And it isn't one sample. There was multiple samples that were there's a few that were over a couple thousand grams gold and multiple 100-gram gold samples that were on different vein sets. So it just shows you that there's incredible grade within that system. We're very, very excited to drill that. It's going to give us a lot of data going forward. It's a big land package now. We've had good drill results previously on our end. Now we're going to be able to tie it together up here. Yeah, I'm very excited to get going on that.
Okay, great. So can you tell us what's the timing, what's the plan you're going to work on this project? The huge consolidated project?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just picked this project up last week. We're going to drill it by year's end. There is significant drilling coming from all three of the main projects. So Madison is being drilled by Rio Tinto as we speak. Tuscarora will be drilled by the end of this year, and Gooseberry is going to be drilled at the end of this month. So essentially how it will go, we'll start drilling at Gooseberry. We're going to do 3,500 to 4,000 meters at Gooseberry. Project Eric's been kicking me to drill for 2 years. He's very excited to get in and they put some drill holes in. So we'll drill there. That'll take sort of 6 to 8 weeks. As soon as the drilling is completed at Gooseberry, that drill rig will move from Gooseberry to Tuscarora and we'll start drilling there. In between that time, we'll end up doing some more work before we drill just to get our targets down right, and get us into a position where we are the best chance for success. So there'll be work happening at Tuscarora in between that, but drilling is ongoing at Madison, drilling at Gooseberry, and then that drill rig moving to Tuscarora to drill there. Red Hill is the other asset that we recently picked up. We're looking for a partnership there. Would love to bring in a group that can come in and chase up the drilling that's been done previously. Barrick had some great hits there in the past. So we're looking for a partnership there to get drilling on that one as well.
Okay, great. Thank you. Looked like you have 4 different projects. Very exciting. You're looking basically one already have Rio Tinto as partner. Red Hill, you probably have a partnership announcement. I heard between the lines sometime soon. And then you have 2 other projects. Do you plan to partner with some major gold company with those Gooseberry and the other, or you plan to explore yourself, keep it for yourself?
Our plan with Gooseberry and Tuscarora is to go after these aggressively ourselves. We have had groups reach out specifically on Gooseberry because Tuscarora, the addition of Tuscarora is quite new. I would imagine there will be groups that want to have discussions there too. I would think, we shall see. But we would like to drill Gooseberry. We would like to drill Tuscarora and probably a few rounds of that to build up those and ideally get resources on those and start moving those forward, build the value internally in American Pacific. We've got a great partner in Rio Tinto who's driving things ahead in Madison. I think a partnership at Red Hill makes a lot of sense because it is very deep drilling. But in the case of Gooseberry and Tuscarora, we own those 100% ourselves. We've got more than enough cash. We've got $6 million in cash, another $3 million in warrants that are well in the money. We're sitting around that fully diluted $115 million market cap now. So we've got good currency. Let's go out. Let's attack these projects, do it ourselves, see them grow. And that's how you can really sort of build that value and be moving on multiple fronts for American Pacific shareholders.
Okay, great. Yeah, this is been a very exciting story of the year. And your stock has been moving along very well. So basically, you are telling the shareholder or new shareholder, potential shareholder, is that you already have a great result behind you, and then you're looking forward to drill result from all the 3 main projects plus the JV of Red Hill.
Yeah, no question. I think if there's one thing to take out of this is that we're moving on 3 fronts. In all 3 of those projects, Madison, Tuscarora, and Gooseberry, we feel that those can be the desire of majors, and that they can be, significant. They have the opportunity to be significant multi-million ounce discoveries within the Western U.S., high grade. There's a lot to like about all 3 of these assets. All 3 of them are seeing drilling in 2021. And then the 4th with Red Hill, as soon as we get a partnership done there, we think the same there, but we're going to bring in a partner so that someone else can fund that portion of the operation for us. So there's an awful lot happening with American Pacific, which means there'll be a significant amount of news flow going forward. Hopefully a lot of excitement.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've been with American Pacific for 2 years. Looks like this period is the most exciting area. And then you are fully funded to drill all these projects out of your own. And, we're getting results in a few months, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best things that happened was getting Michael Gentili involved and have him come in to put some money into the company and then give us a hand by putting a good spotlight on the company. Things have accelerated quite a bit since then. And as you say, the stock has certainly done well. We think there's a lot of room to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to go out and try to add value to all these projects and see shareholders do well.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'm so glad to have you back. Hopefully next time we'll be in person. Then you can really tell investors your compelling story.
Yeah, I look forward to it, Chen. Thanks very much for having me.